Peace, peace, my friend. Reflections, how's going on? Welcome in nature. What nature boy Nico. That's my mom over there. She's getting over a flu sickness. So she's gonna come with me in more hikes. There was some kind of nasty virus going around. I know how to fight it, but sometimes people don't have the strength to stay with it. Like it's like you make a gym membership and you go one day and then you don't go 2 days. Then you go one day and don't go 3 days. Well, same kind of thing. When you get sick, you gotta stay committed to get better. You do treatment for a day, but the next day you kind of don't. Like I like to use hot things for getting better. Massages. I use the cool too. If I see the hot doesn't work, I go with the cool, just to trigger some anticorps. So, in this video, I am gonna talk about how to train your mind. How to train your mind. Not to use your mind. We all use our minds. We know that. You have thoughts and everything. How to train it. You train it in advance. So what do? You look at your life patterns. First, you gotta disconnect from everybody. Just so you see, because you put fault like it's his fault, or his fault, yeah? So, when you by yourself and you start from zero, then you see, okay, if that person is not in my life, I should be okay now. But then somehow you're attracting the same kind of person. So that makes you think maybe you didn't learn the lesson from the first time. There was a lesson there. Well, that's why the universe brought that person in your life, to teach you a lesson. You didn't learn it, so now it's bringing you another person. So when you separate and you go solo for a while, like I did, when you solo, nobody around you, especially when you go on hikes and stuff like that, you clean up your mind, and then you allow in your circle just the people you want to allow. That's very hard, yeah? And if you see some people come in your environment and try to disturb it, be ready to fight back, because they're already coming there to disturb you. They have a purpose, and if you let them disturb you, then you didn't got nothing. So you can fight back with silence, or you can move away, or you can fight back with knowledge. Yeah, a lot of people are just based on feelings. That's how I feel. We're all different. No. There is a right path, a righteous path. It is a righteous path. I'm sorry to tell you. Whatever you feel, if it's not a fact, then it's just a crazy feeling you are attached to it. Say, this is who I am. But you are not that. You just chose to be that. So you better choose to be the righteous path, to go with the right. So turn the camera around and film yourself and talk about your life and watch yourself, what you said 5 years ago, 2 years ago, 1 year ago. See the pattern. You have a pattern. It's like your program. So you gotta reprogram yourself. It's hard to reprogram yourself if you don't understand you can do that, because you got the conscious mind, the one you do all these things every day, and you got subconscious mind. See what I'm saying? So you are more than your mind. You have your subconscious mind. So you really have to tap into that. If you can tap into that and work from there, and if you find the right path, the nature law, because nature has its own law. This is not happening just like that. Everything is meant for a reason to be like this. This tree knows when to make seeds, when to take more water from the ground, when to drop their pines, all this. It's not just he wants to do whatever he feels like. No, he has to respect the law. When he respects the law, then everything is coming to that peace and happiness. As soon as you go against it, then you feel something discomfort. When you feel discomfort, that's why. Because you're not doing something right. You're missing something. Wow, look at this view. C'è vedere aici, huh? Wow. Wow. Nici n-am prea urcat, cine știe ce. You don't need so much money to do this stuff. You know? You just need to make sure you don't spend money on crazy stuff, you know? Always try to save money in what you buying to eat. What kind of clothes you buy. What kind of parties you go. What kind of drinks you buy. All this stuff is gonna give you freedom and you can control that. When I connect to the dogs and I train their minds, because they have already a pretty amazing mind, but what I have to teach them some of the human laws. So they don't bite somebody, because if he bites somebody, then they're gonna put him to sleep. If he runs away, he's gonna get hit by a car. So you see, there are laws, there are some rules we have to go for. It's not how we feel. I feel like I want to cross the street right here. Then you're gonna get bumped by a car. That's it for this video. I'm gonna make some more videos. So first you gotta disconnect yourself. Go places where there's not too many people. And see why you're complaining. Why is this people in their life? Maybe you attract them. Maybe you did. Maybe you want to learn a lesson. And if you're still doing the same mistake over and over and over, that means you're just refusing to learn the lesson. You know, like you're not going to pass the class until you pass the exam. So this is what life is the exam. And there's many levels. New level, new devil. Love myself.